Boulder, Colorado, one of the most picturesque locations in the world, let alone for college football, and you will see plenty of Buffaloes roaming here. And the Buffaloes will put total leather to crank us up. The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. The Jayhawks offense will have plenty of work to do after that return was bottled up. And here he is. Let me tell you about this wide receiver. He is a route-running DB, toasting, pass-catching, touchdown-scoring, woo, son of a gun.
I can't wait to see how this defense is going to try and corral this guy. Man-to-man, you risk him running right by you and catching the deep ball, but you play zone and you give him the opportunity to potentially make yards after the catch. Gonna have to be really careful trying to cover that dude.
The give to the back. That hole closed quickly, a pickup of 1 to the 15.
And those physical runs take a toll. It might not be a big game now, but down the road, third, fourth quarter, late in the ball games, they tend to turn into bigger runs.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. The Jayhawks will punt this one away. They'll look to pin him deep. Gets off his first one of the day. He was called on 5 times in the victory last week. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. The Buffaloes offense has the ball for the first time. And if these two guys wind up getting matched up, David, we'll see what wins, speed or force.
Yeah, and you love to be physical and set the tone, and this linebacker does that consistently. Now, Jesse, keeping up with the speed on the other side, that's a different animal.
Might be different, but we're going to see this receiver work underneath on some drag routes. You better be careful. You do not want to get caught in the wash against this linebacker.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play a wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. And the Buffaloes have it with a 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Snagged in the middle. It's Cox. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33.
That is an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding the window between the zones and delivering that ball on time.
Trying to pound their way forward, he picks up a couple to the 31. 4 receivers set, 2 on each side on 2nd and 8. He's looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. He's got an open man. And he'll run into the end zone. Touchdown, Buffaloes!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him move around.
Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. Weaves his way ahead and gets 5 out to the 18-yard line.
And after a successful run like that on 1st down, if you're the offensive coordinator here, maybe you're thinking about being aggressive and potentially taking a shot, because even if it's incomplete now on 2nd, you only have a short amount of yards to go here on 3rd.
He's got enough for the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to move it through the air. Flips it out to the back. At the 40, there he goes. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. Big play offense, and it has them threatening now. 1st and 10 from the 25. Dances away again. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. They use those back-to-back explosives to set them up 1st and goal. Fires to the tight end. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Now on 2nd and goal. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. So loud it's rattling your fillings on 3rd and goal. Try to barge their way in. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone. If you're able to move the ball in a drive like that, the most overrated stat in football would be field position.
Agreed, and I think confidence is big right now after that last drive. To be able to flip the field like that, not just do it, but go down and score a touchdown. Running and throwing. For this offense now moving forward in this game, that last drive is going to pay big dividends.
Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. They get him stopped after a gain of 4 out to the 28. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down at 2nd and 6. Trying play action. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be 3rd down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. The Buffaloes send up. Oh, they faked it, snapped it to the up end. Lowers those pads. And the roll of the dice turns up in their favor as they pick up the 1st down. Now on 1st down from the 43. He wants to throw. Fires to the big fella. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. 2nd down coming up. From the gun, the ground game. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down. And the Buffaloes have this offense rolling. Off the play fake on 1st down. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. Absolutely nothing settled. Deadlocked after one period of play as we have a look at the stats. 1st down to start the drive after the break. Leaves it with the back. And they make the tackle, but the official has tossed his flag. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Line gets set, 1st down. Hand off from the shotgun. Just steamrolling his way through. And the defense wrestles him to the ground. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Right back to him on the ground. He stopped just short of the goal line, but they'll have it 1st and goal from the 1. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Trying to run it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Colorado. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They put together an 81-yard drive. And they close the deal, pushing their way inches into the end zone. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And the return man has no place to run, no place to hide, and a place to be tackled. The Kansas offense returns to the field. Now they need to put something together to answer that last score.
There's a lot of pressure, too, on this offense to have to execute at a high level. They've got to score points, David, but they can't go too fast because their defense right now is tired. And
I think that's the difficulty being a play caller. Like, I have to balance all of those things. My defense is a little bit tired. I can't put on the field, but I got to be aggressive because this is a back-and-forth type game, so a lot to process and think about.
Quarterback on the keeper. Keeps it and gets the 1st down. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. Here comes the offense on 1st down. He's looking to throw it. Using his legs to buy some time. And he can't find a receiver, and down he goes. A first down sack can wreck a drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. He's right on target. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. And the Jayhawks come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Trying to get to it. He'll pull it down and run. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Jayhawks! And they'll put that scoreboard operator to work and put 6 on the board. And they did tack on the extra point, by the way, knocked it right down the middle. So an 82-yard drive there. And they finished the deal with a 26-yard touchdown pass. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, like, you know this is back and forth, and I got to score, and every possession matters so much. What does that do to you as a quarterback?
Well, it puts a lot more pressure on you for sure to feel like I got to make every...
He's taking the shot. Snags it down the right side. And he's running in the open. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Bucks!
Yeah, coming into the game, you look at the stats and you say top 10 offense in scoring, so they better be able to create what? Explosive plays. Another explosive plays. They've been doing it all year long. Those plays are backbreakers. Defenses just can't contain this offense.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. He's going for the big play. A strike downfield. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line. Whole situation changed after that last big play. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 39. He locked up and held on to bring him down. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Just feeds the running back. On the move at the 30. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. 1st and 10 for the offense. Off play action. Quarterback now on the run. Still looking. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. After run, now throw. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Looking for the score. And it's caught. Touchdown, Kansas. Touchdown.
Yeah, and the passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the 2nd half. An extra point away from tying this football game. You trailed a little bit in the 1st half, stayed calm. If this passing game can continue to heat up, look out in the 2nd half.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. All tied up and just about set to kick it away. If you can do that, I don't know why you don't do it every time. Reduce the risk. Banged it out of the back of the end zone. They'll put it in play at the 25. Going up top on 1st down. Pressure coming. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Coming after it. He'll pull it down. Really good pickup on second down there. Leaves them with 3rd and 2. Trying to pick up a first down. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Cox. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains and they'll mark it at the 44. Offense getting set for first down. He fires to the left side. And it's knocked away downfield. The DB getting a hand in there. Now 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. Offense breaks the huddle. It's 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Going downfield for the big play. He's got it. Touchdown, Buffaloes! And once he found daylight, it was Katie bar the door, baby. And the extra point makes it a 28-21 score. They got the late touchdown on the board, now about to kick it away and hoping the defense can keep them from answering. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing them. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. Timeout called by the defense is their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. On 2nd down, they'll take to the air. Finds a spot in the middle. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Finds his tight end. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. Comes out throwing on first down. Buying some time. Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. He's going to run it. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just enough time for one final play of the half. On 4th down, looking to pass. He's got it, and they convert. Not much of a 4th down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense. The Jayhawks will line up to kick off and start the 2nd half. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. They open this 3rd quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the 2nd half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box, and we got to come out and meet the physical challenge of this offense.
The give from the gun. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7.
Small gain, I know. But again, the defense knows he's going to run the football. He's willing to run the football, not just drop back and pass and make him honor the run game. You got to do it.
Can anyone catch him? And there they go again. Another huge gain on the ground.
What a run, man. I'll tell you what, it's hard to pop runs. It's hard to get 3, 4, 5, 6 yards a lot of times. But when you got backs like this who can make huge plays with the speed, getting out in the open field, can take it the distance on every play, defenses are scared out of their mind.
How nice is it in an offense when you can generate explosive plays by running the football? You got to force feed this guy, man. He is an absolute game changer.
He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Offense trying to pay it off on 2nd and goal. On the option. Now the pitch. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, he gets tackled down at the 1-yard line, so offensively, do you feel confident enough on 3rd here trying to hand it off again?
Yeah, and I'm taking both these downs, and I'm coming downhill. I'm running the football.
Touchdown, Colorado! And they take it in for 6 more points. The defense has no clue how to respond right now.
No, and the defense has had absolutely no answer. He's been on the money. He's been on fire, making the right decisions and just carving this defense up.
And the extra point was good. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Kansas offense returns to the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. From the gun, the running back has it. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
And a great job by the linebacker. You can tell starting to crowd the line of scrimmage, get up there in the line of scrimmage, see it, diagnose it, get in the backfield, get the running back on the ground for the tackle for the loss.
Bought a little time, lets it go. Zings it complete to the right. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. And this offense just can't afford not to get the 1st down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. To the ground to try to move the chains. That'll be enough for the 1st down, and they'll mark it at the 48.
Wow, the running back there showing you his skill set as he's able to rip off that one for a 1st down.
And the Jayhawks are rolling down the field. He'll pull it on the read. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense. Understand, listen, that QB is a threat, and they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Got his man downfield. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down. The Jayhawks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Trying to find his man on 1st down. Snags it, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Rock Chalk Jayhawks.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open, and he was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll start the return inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. There wasn't much need to throw it around on that last drive for the touchdown, Jesse. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. What can they pull out of the playbook here on 2nd and long from the 17? Out of the gun, the running back has it. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Well, this defense obviously knows they have to be able to stop the run now in the second half if they're going to win this game. And you wonder if they were able to make some tweaks and some adjustments.
He's looking deep. Makes the catch down the right side. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. To the ground with the back. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-game land. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. Looking to throw on 2nd down. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down. I'm not positive, but that 1st down marker might be in the next county. Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27. They had hoped to come up with explosive plays, and they used one there to set them up inside the 30, 1st and 10. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. And talk about spreading the ball around, everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. 2nd down here as they go back to work after the break. The give to the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. That linebacker was a heat-seeking missile, and the heat that he sought was the ball carrier.
Great job, great feel. Linebackers are making all the calls in the defense and understanding when I need to come through that gap and come through with bad intentions. Those guys are usually 245 pounds of heat-seeking in this one.
It's 1st and 10 from the 13. The run from the shotgun. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line.
And this guy really has been a workhorse today. He's made plays when his offense has needed them the most. He's a guy who's reliable. They know they can turn around, give him the football, and he'll go make things work out. And they're going to need him to finish this game. He has to continue playing well after that big run.
And if this offense can keep that rolling, if they can keep the physical ground game and continue to add these plays up as they go along, long drives, eat the clock with the lead, this coach will be ecstatic.
And the Buffaloes in the hurry-up. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. If they can pay off this 3rd and goal opportunity, man, oh man, those collars start getting a little tight across the way.
Man, it has been a long drive offensively. I just feel like you got to pay this off and be aggressive. You're down close. Punch it in for a touchdown here, Pollard.
Yeah, and inside the 3-yard line.
And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Bucs! They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win. And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the 4th. Kickoff team out there and ready to go. Running the daylight from inside his 25. Maybe if he could have eluded just 1 or 2 more guys, it would have been a big return, but they'll mark it at the 30. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. After standing on the sideline and watching that long touchdown drive, they really need to put something together to give their defense a rest.
And that's a real thing, man. Like, you've played a lot of plays, you get worn out. You need a chance to go decompress on the sideline, get some oxygen. Palmer, now it's on this offense.
Yeah, this is the definition of complementary football because it's a 2-pronged problem. You've got to score points and answer, but you've also got to take your time and give your defense an opportunity to get their win.
And he's brought to the ground, but not before he gets enough for the 1st down.
Yeah, and this offense, listen, we're in warp speed, right? We got to score a bunch of points here. We're down, we're trailing. We got to go fast, but we also got to get 1st downs. And that's a nice job sneaking in the run, getting the 1st down, and now we crank the tempo back up.
Got it in the middle, it's Payne. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. And the Jayhawks come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to go up top on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. They'll get him stopped at the 34. He's got 10 yards on that one and a first down. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. They'll throw it on first down. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. The incomplete pass leaves him with second down. Back to the air one more time. Got him downfield. Touchdown, Rock Chalk. And once he got loose, it was all over. Well, we wondered exactly where the momentum was, and it looks as if Uncle Mo might have switched sidelines and switched families.
And momentum is such a big thing. It's such a real part of college football, isn't it? And you can just feel that right now. It just felt a few minutes ago like this game was over, and all of a sudden, this team, they're believing in themselves. They've got some wind. They've got some hope. Their defense now needs to get the football back and keep that momentum going.
They'll run it to keep the clock moving. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards.
Man, it's so nice to have a guy that you can depend on. Like, this offense is built around him for a reason. Just a good running back. You can see, gets north-south, doesn't dance, picks up positive yards, breaks tackles. He's just a really good player, and that's why this offense runs through him.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. And he can't escape, and down he goes. We might as well state the obvious. 1st and 2nd down didn't work out. 3rd and very long. Gonna take a shot. He's got it downfield for a huge gain. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Buffalo! They can now exhale just a little bit with that lead, and they are close to a victory here in the 8th week of the season. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. From inside the 10, here he comes. The Kansas offense returns to the field. Wants to throw on first down. Moves away as he feels pressure. Crosses the 30, he's got a lane. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit. The Jayhawks come to the line in the hurry up.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yards. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making something out of nothing.
He goes out of bounds after a solid gain on the play. And now on 2nd down for this offense. He's looking to throw. Fires to the tight end. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. We hit the 2-minute warning, and this offense is desperate to make something happen and do it in a hurry. He'll come out throwing on first down. It's complete on the right side. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. He's going to pass. Fires to the right. Throws into double coverage, and it's picked off. A return there would have just been icing on the cake. They'll just have to settle for the cake at the 23. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the W.
Yeah, and listen, this makes the post-game handshake fun sometimes if you do choose to rub a little salt in it and keep chucking and keep scoring. I'm here for it, Jesse. Like, your job is to score points. It's my job to stop it. Keep the foot to the accelerator. Keep trying to play ball.
I agree 1,000%. That's like Steve Spurrier back in the day when I was playing for the Gators. You go and play for him because you want the opportunity to throw the ball. So when you get in the game late, you're not handing it off. We were beating Central Michigan by 80-something points. He was still letting us throw the football. It's the defense's job to stop.
Now a first down from the 45-yard line. Looking to move it through the air. He'll take a deep shot here. And is knocked away and incomplete. The defensive back staying in phase and batting it away. And here comes the offense on second down. Quick handoff. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. On third and long, he has to throw for it. He's got the back in the middle. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. They've converted twice on fourth down so far. Will they make it 3? He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Finds him out of the backfield. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. With the clock running, this should be the final play. Plenty of fireworks.